Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Welcome to the stream. Actually, shit. Am I recording? I am recording. Good. We are back with more Dark Souls 1 Permadeath. That is the goal. We're going to get through all of Dark Souls 1 without dying. So far, we have failed quite a lot, which is annoying. But we're going to succeed eventually, and eventually is maybe going to be today. Well, it's not going to be today, because I'm not going to be streaming for I'm only going to be streaming for a few hours today. And a successful run probably takes like 7 or 8 hours. But, yeah, we're going with the normal name, because I can't be bothered coming up with more names. I remembered last time I kept going through 4-letter women's names beginning with J, and we got through 5 before I finished the stream and then forgot that that was the naming convention, and then switched to the Immortal, so fuck it, we're sticking with the Immortal. I mean, again, this is pretty much standard, commoner, ponytail A. I did a meme about preferring one of the ponytails. I don't remember which one, but looking at these two, I fucking hope it was ponytail A, because have you seen ponytail B? Look at that. That looks so much fucking worse without the bangs. Good God. Hopefully I didn't used to be a ponytail B enjoyer. That would be terrible. And you've got to have red hair. Yeah, there we go. Boom. Boom, ladies and gentlemen. Boom. Let's fucking go. Alright. The first thing to do, as always, in Dark Souls, as in life, is get naked. There we go. And yeah, we're just gonna try and blast through this. We're using the same strategy we've been using the entire time. I say that at the start of every run, but I see no reason to switch up the strategies now. Put simply, Dark Knight weapons, not Dark Knight weapons, Jesus Christ, this isn't fucking Batman. Black Knight weapons are super overpowered, and I'm going to use as many of them as I possibly can. That's just how this goes. And by as many of them, I mean one specifically, but the best one I can get, which the tier list goes Black Knight Halberd, Black Knight Great Axe, Black Knight Sword, Black Knight Great Sword. Black Knight Great Axe, unfortunately, not easy to obtain at the start of the game. The others are. Assuming we get lucky, because it is only a 20% base drop rate, which, even with 10 humanity, only goes up to 420, I think, base drop rate, because I'm pretty sure the cap is 210. Discovery. For those who aren't familiar, item discovery is a statistic in Dark Souls 1, which determines how likely items are to drop. Can you stand still so I can backstab you? Thank you. How likely items are to drop, and one of the primary determinants of what your item discovery is that little number in the top left-hand corner known as humanity. That is what determines how likely you are to have items drop. So we're going to be trying to max that out before we kill any Black Knights in order to try and get the weapons. But realistically, we're not going to get 10 humanity before we fight any Black Knights, so we're probably going to be up at like 190 discovery or something. Hello. I don't know why I bothered locking onto this guy. There was literally no reason to do that. All that did was slow me down so he could fucking bash me. Also, I need to be two-handing this, because two-handed power attack is a one-shot. Come on. Gotta knock them hits off the counter. Killing in one is way better than killing in two. Okay, it has been a while since I played this, so let's see. Good. Yo, another stream, how you doing? I'm doing good, Anvitar, good to see you. It's going to be a shorter one today, because it is Wednesday, but, hey, let's see how far we can get with the Dark Souls. Maybe I won't get horribly murdered in the first, like, half an hour. We'll have to see what Havel does to me. Why the fuck was I not two-handing that? Jesus. I was like, that's less damage than I should be doing. Nyeh. 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 I mean, hey, if you just want to hover, that works. Dark Souls is a hard game, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, fucking hell. Come on. Let me up. Let me up the bloody stairs. Caught me right in the middle of a Hades run. Hey, how's it going? You managed to, you did mention in the Discord you managed to beat Hades the other day. That was pretty good. Honestly, the build that you described, you've got the gloves with Ares on attack, because Ares on attack isn't great with the gloves, because I found, like, with the weapons that rapid fire, so like the guns and the gloves, you want something like Zeus or Dionysus to stack damage over time, essentially. Well, damage over time for Dionysus and just, you know, repeated effects for Zeus, because Doom doesn't stack. So, yeah, no, it's impressive that you did that well with Ares on attack, because with the gloves are really strong, I think. The gloves are very strong in general, but they're really strong sometimes because of the combinations. I love Ares on special with the gloves. We're going to boost strength, because that's a stat we're guaranteed to use, and it boosts our current damage. We need minimum 18 dexterity. Well, I say minimum, we need exactly 18 dexterity for almost every Black Knight weapon. Well, no, I say exactly. I think 18 is actually only the sword. I think the halberd needs 20 dex? I don't remember. It's been so fucking long since I've actually got the Black Knight halberd. Because the game always decides to just screw me and give me a sodding sword instead. Admittedly, you have 3 shots at the sword, whereas you only have 1 shot at the halberd. So, obviously, I'm going to get the sword more often than not, but still kind of annoying. Well, I fucked that timing up, didn't I? Oh, come on. Fuck the angle up there as well. Jump. Good boy. There's a boon that allows Doom to stack up to 10 times, and I had it. There we go. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Without that boon, Doom on attack is a lot worse. With that boon, it's pretty damn solid. Oh my god, I had this sick combo the other day. There's a duo boon, the Athena Ares duo, which means attacks that deflect automatically trigger Doom effects. And I had like, I think I had Doom on special and deflect on attack or something. So I had this insane sequence where I would just do special into attack, into special into attack, and just chain it back and forth and trigger the Doom effects instantly every time. It was absolutely nuts. For some reason in my head, that white fog was there because of an invasion, and I just killed the invader so I could just run into it to make it go away. I have no idea why I thought that. That is not how fog works. Excuse me, guys. Oh, hey, okay. He was closer than I expected. Ah, whatever. Chill the fuck out, sir. There we go. Let's go grab ourselves a key. We don't actually need the residence key. All the relevant doors that we're opening, we can open just fine with... Why did I one-hand it? God damn it. Oh, fuck off. You're not supposed to attack me. You're supposed to just stand there and let me kick you. But yeah, no, we're going to go grab... We don't need the residence key, but it gives us 1,000 souls, and more importantly, it gives us a bunch of humanity, which is why we're going to go murder this guy. Hello, sir. Hee indeed. Sort of. There we go. Easy kill. And Uchigatana, which we're not going to use, but is quite a powerful weapon. Dex weapon, mostly. If I didn't have that boon to stack Doom, I would have picked Zeus. I'm going to do Hades plus 15% HP, wish me luck, lol. Yeah, that is one of the pacts I'm not such a fan of. The 15% HP and the 20% extra enemies are both kind of scary. There's really no reason to rest at that. It's permadeath. If we die, we're fucked anyway. So, you know. Hey lads, bunch up. Appreciate it. So dramatic, man. You do not need to wind up for that long. Buff shield. Buff shield. Hey, I'm pretty sure that's better than the tower shield. It is worse in every way. Never mind. For some reason I thought it had better stability. Whatever. Fuck you. You don't get to do that. That's not how this works. Excuse me? Excuse me? I think you'll find. There we go. That's what we were going for. Grab some black firebombs for later. And then we can head up, grab the resin. I mean, this part is sort of like... There's not a lot of innovation going on in here. There's not a lot of variation. I mean, to be fair, there's not a lot of variation in the run in general. In the start. Fuck's sake. God damn it. Just kill him, please. Thank you. It's not really until we get our hands on an actual Black Knight weapon that the run starts to... well, be a little more interesting. So I keep trying to... Like, what's the word for have variety? When the run starts to deviate? Deviate! That's the word I was looking for. Holy fuck. I just completely forgot the word. Hey, Paralandria, good to see ya. I think I finally made my phone realize that I do want Twitch notice. Yeah, Twitch notifications are very unreliable, I will say that. It's kind of annoying. I've had quite a few people mention to me before that they don't necessarily get the Twitch notifications. Fuck you. And your little dog too. There we go. Come on. Come up the stairs. I don't want to fight you on the stairs because everything gets really fucky when the ground's uneven. Also, I might aggro the guys behind you. No, I won't. Keep your shield up. Good boy. Okay, come on. Oh, I was hoping to aggro both of them because this is a great trick you can do where you parry one of them, and because of the distance that they are apart, and they always do that charging attack to engage, you can use the iframes from the parry to protect yourself from the second guy's attack. Come on. Probably should have locked on there, but whatever. Okay. Now, we're going to pop all the humanity we've got. Which should take us up to a pretty decent amount of item discovery. 6 humanity, because you get significant diminishing returns on humanity. Item discovery, 186. Yeah, that's pretty good. So, I'm pretty sure I've done this calculation before. 20% base, 186 item discovery. What's 86% of 20? I should be able to do that. It's 43. It's fucking, oh, whatever. It's 35. Let's say 35. It's more than 35. It's like 37, but fuck it. Come on. Okay. Now we engage. It's really annoying when he does that running attack right off the bat because in Dark Souls 1 to parry, you have to parry the hand. You can't parry the weapon, which means you need to be right next to an enemy to parry them. Which, with that attack, is kind of annoying because he pokes you from a long way off. So, that's why you back up when he does that attack, rather than just going straight for the parry. Hello, come on. And one more should do him. And let's see if we get our backup Black Knight weapon. Our backup weapon. Oh, shit. There we go. Black Knight sword. Fuck. Right, never mind. We have 2 more shots at a Black Knight sword, 1 more shot at a Black Knight halberd, and worst comes to worst, we can attempt the Black Knight greatsword. But that is the toughest Black Knight to kill, as well as being the worst of the weapons, so, you know. And as I say, Great Axe, as much as I would love Great Axe, because Great Axe is really strong and a ton of fun to use, the Great Axe Black Knight is just not viable to kill early game in a permadeath run. He is well defended. Specifically, he's defended by invincible skeletons. Okay. Now, those of you who've seen the run before will be aware that this is the longest and most boring fight in the run. And it is also the point when I'm most likely to die, which is why we do it really fucking early. Because Havel is a beast. Gonna heal to full just in case that helps. Come on, sir. There we go. And I'm going to need to parry this motherfucker to death. Hopefully, I can remember the timings. We're going to do chain backstabs if we can. Because that does speed things up a bit. Assuming he lets me. I mean, he's letting me so far. Because he can turn around instantly. He'll do it at some point. And then we'll have to parry him again. There we go. I'm not very good at parrying that attack, so I'm just going to back up. Until we get an attack that's much easier to parry. Yeah, the running attack has really freaky parry timing, because it's nowhere near as sort of neatly telegraphed as his other attacks. Yeah, power attack I'm pretty sure one-shots me. I think we established that last time. The only attack that I'm confident I can survive is his one-handed regular attack. I mean, if you're just going to fucking do it immediately. Come on, give me at least a couple of backstabs, man. Rude. There we go. Okay, now the problem with chain backstabs is he always ends up traveling, so we're kind of up against a wall here. Let's see if we can get him further away from the wall. That would be nice. So we want to backstab him kind of in this direction if possible. That's not a fucking backstab. Piss off. Get you into the middle of the room so I can chain backstab you again. Ooh, hey, that was slightly faster. Because problem is, when he goes into, like, a run where he just keeps doing, like, power attacks, it always throws me the fuck off when he switches from a power attack to a regular attack, because it's much faster. So, it freaks me out. Stabby, stabby. This guy was one of Gwyn's most elite knights, one of his most trusted confidants. And he betrayed Gwyn, got stuck in a tower for hundreds of years, and I was getting backstabbed to death by some random... Whoa, hey, okay. Some random chick with a ponytail, come on. Kill the full. Move! Jesus. Could barely see him winding that attack up. Nice, okay. I was lucky. I'm probably talking too much. This is the problem, is that the Havel segment is really boring. Because it's just me doing this over and over. But it does actually require concentration, because the timing's quite... it's not super precise, but, you know... Quite a few of his attacks will just outright kill me if I fuck up the timing. Again, I'm not going to bother trying to parry that one. I can parry it, but timing's a little awkward. And dodging is much safer. Oh my god, the chat's moving. Problem is I can't look at the chat because I've got a rock to kill. There we go. Come on. Didn't feel confident parrying that one. Okay, let's lure him back into the room. The wind-up on that power attack, man. Jesus. Really thinks I'm just going to stand still for like 3/4 of a fucking hour for him to get his attack off. Come on, sir. I mean, if you just let me chain backstab the rest, I would appreciate that. Fuck off. Instead of giving me a sodding heart attack. Yeah, we're just going to go for backstabs for the last one. There we go. Bye-bye. And that is the reason why we kill Havel early, because Havel's ring is broken. Oh my god, there's a lot of chat. Hang on, I'm gonna see what messages I missed. Souls time, yes indeed. Souls time it is. B Hades, hey, gloves, Demetron attack, Athena dash, hammer, so when I attack I take 50% damage, another hammer attack plus 10% damage reduction. 222 damage when I get hit. Ah, yes, that's the Doom one, I think. Poseidon Call. Poseidon Call is crazy good. I think it's my favorite call. We having another guy? I know you'll rock this guy. Good joke, Zeppo. Fucking hell. Okay, hang on. Sorry. Zeppo's been doing a goddamn stand-up gig in the chat. I know you'll rock this guy. Let him take you clubbing. Oh, no, okay. It was 2 jokes. It was pretty much the shittest stand-up gig I've ever heard, actually. My favorite is Zeus Call. Zeus Call is probably... Thing is, so... The 2 that I consider to be really strong are Ares and Poseidon, because they both let you deal a shitload of damage while also being invulnerable. And they both can be significantly upgraded with additional boons to make them even stronger. The others all sort of fit, with the exception of Aphrodite, which I think is on balance worse most of the time. The others all fit into a just pure damage category. It's like Zeus, you know, Artemis, Dionysus. It's just different ways of dealing damage that don't grant invulnerability. Aphrodite's a bit of a weird one. Okay, I don't have any bonus humanity, do I? Don't think I do. No. Okay. So this is the big one, guys. This is the one where we want to get really fucking lucky with the drops. Because this is the weapon we want. This is the one that's insanely broken that all the speedrunners use. And in fact, I've mentioned this. This is a fun fact that I've said like 4 or 5 times, but there's a bunch of people watching this who I don't think have seen me do Dark Souls Permadeath, so fuck it, I'll mention it again. This is the weapon that speedrunners use, and not only do they use it, but they have a mod, which means it's guaranteed to drop, because there is no point in continuing a run if you don't get the Black Knight Halberd. So all it does is mean they don't have to keep resetting, like, 80% of runs because you get unlucky and the Halberd doesn't drop. You know how people talk about Dark Souls being difficult? Well, those people have never tried backstabs. Okay. Ooh, can we get him all the way over the edge? I think not, right? He's going to land on... Nah, shame. Because sometimes when you kick him from up here, you can get him all the way over the edge, and that's just a free kill. No, he's not going to go far enough. Ooh! No. He slipped down. Slipped down on the right side. Or the wrong side, depending on your perspective. Can we get him? Ooh, okay, this is way too thin. Not a fan of fighting him on this part of the path. Okay, that was not his back. Oh, shit. Okay, he recovered from that attack faster than I anticipated. What the fuck am I doing? Come on. Come on, sir. I'm getting chip damage in, but it's not chip backstab damage. There we go. Too low. I was in the right position, but unfortunately, inclines, backstabs and ripostes don't work very well on inclines. Certainly not if you're below the person you're attacking. Okay, you know, I'll take the chip damage. I'm wearing him down. Come on. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Okay, he recovered from that faster than I expected. Okay. I can't get around him here, unfortunately. Oh, no, never mind, I did. Oh. If he'd broken through that, I'd have been in trouble. Okay, my stamina's getting fucked. Let's... There we go. Get a backstab off, recover. Come on! Fuck off! When was the last time I got a fucking Black Knight Halberd? It's like 30... It's 1 in 3. It's 1 in fucking 3. Jesus. God damn it. Fine. Fine, I guess we're going with another fucking Black Knight sword run. Jesus. Remember the first one that I did when I was attempting these? Where I didn't even get a single Black Knight weapon after killing like 5 Black Knights? That was fun. And by fun, I mean bullshit. 3 jokes, check my first comment. I'm going to be honest, Seppo, I don't feel like any of your jokes are worth the effort it would take to scroll back up in the chat. Poseidon, Zeus, Artie, and Dio are the speedrunners' fave. Where the fuck are you? Come on. Murder the lizard. I guess it's just because they deal damage the quickest, right? I'm surprised about Artemis, actually. Does Artemis deal damage on a greater call? Like you say in your vids, all offense, no defense. That's the way you go. The best defense is a good offense. Your manner of speaking is infecting people. Now you're a true streamer. This is true. I have been used to mow grass in the past. It's one of my many talents. I guess it doesn't mow grass, does it? It trims grass. Well, it trims grass is kind of the name, but you know. I'm going to very, very slowly prune this tree. There we go. Pretty sure I didn't aggro the other one, so we're fine. Okay. I guess it's back to the fucking asylum to try and get some more goddamn Black Knight weapons. And by more, I mean some Black Knight weapons. Because again, I don't really fancy the Greatsword. Greatsword's not great and also is tough to kill. Hey, Undy Poos, Undy Ray. Okay. I'll start investing in Dex, because we're going to need Dex 18. Is it worth kindling? No, I need the humanity. What the fuck am I... What am I thinking? Okay. Fortunately, we can get to 10 humanity. It's not a ton of extra percentage points in terms of drop rates. It just takes us from 186 to 210. But we can get to max humanity by freeing Lautrec. Do I have a random Titanite shard? No. Sometimes you get lucky and get one, because I'd be happy to upgrade my weapon to +1 just to get a little bit of extra damage. Because going to +2 early game pretty much doubles your damage. That's one of the most important things if you're a new player of Dark Souls. You need to upgrade your weapon to like +2 or +3. It'll massively increase your damage output because of the way defense and damage is calculated in Dark Souls. even what looks like a minor increase in attack rating actually causes a significant increase in damage at a certain point. And then you get diminishing returns beyond that point until you get to enemies with high defense. Very slowly chip this man down. Come on, come on. Attack me. Good man, good man. Come on. Get your one hit off. Good man. He can actually attack twice, but he never does if you're not in range of the second attack. You got to wait for him to be sort of out of the final frames of his attack. Otherwise, he can chain it into a second attack if you're right next to him. There we go. Which is a tactic employed by many of the enemies in Elden Ring as well. Buff the flask. And yeah, let's go free lore trek. Unfortunately, my damage is a little low. I might have difficulty killing the mob. Hey, if I get murdered by the mob, then I get another shot at Black Knight Halberd, so I'm actually okay with this. Now, got to walk up the stairs so we can actually perform the riposte. It's kind of annoying, but that is what you have to do. There we go. The not-so-great sword. I mean, Black Knight Greatsword is fine. I mean, well, I say fine, it's broken. All the Black Knight weapons are broken, but bear in mind we're comparing them to each other. Okay. Oof. Yes, keep dancing, keep dancing, keep dancing. I'm too far to the side. Fuck's sake. There we go. Oof. Love it. Love it. What the fuck? Okay, hang on. Get your attack off. There we go. Yeah! Beautiful! And now we can back off. And now we stand here until that blue glow goes away. And we don't have to deal with fucking buff hollows. In fact, for these guys, speed is no longer of the essence. We can put all our gear back on. Also, I should have done this. I completely forgot. You're supposed to put the gear back on in this run immediately after obtaining the Havel's ring, because suddenly you're not fat rolling anymore. Okay, wait for the blue glow to go away, and then we'll charge in. That buff, really dangerous buff. I mean, it doubles damage. That's just what it does. It just straight up doubles their damage, which, yeah, those guys don't hit that hard, but when there's, I think there's 9 of them through there. There we go. And when their damage is doubled, like, hang on, let's count. I'm actually not sure exactly how many there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no, there's 10. Okay, 9, 10. All right, that's 10. I was close. See, okay, I will confess. My first instinct was to say 10, but then my brain was like, no, you're just thinking 10 because it's like a neat number. It's probably 9. I feel like I feel sad. I should know how many hollows there are there. Rip. And there we go. Now we get to free an angry murder man. Well, he's not an angry murder man. He's a jolly murder man. Although, to be fair, the main reason we're freeing him is so we then have the opportunity to murder him ourselves, which, you know, I guess kind of counteracts the fact that, like, can you really call someone a murderer if you murder them before they commit murder? I feel like at that point you're just a hypocrite. Hang on. Yes, I'm still human. Hurry the fuck up. Unlocked everything in the mirror. Now I need to upgrade rarity boost and reroll. Yep. The reroll is the big one that adds consistency in my experience. Because the back end of reroll, I mean, either of the rerolls are good, but the back end of reroll is the one which lets you reroll boon options. And that one's really strong. Because it lets you go for specific builds. Wow, did you see that? The bodies were like respawning. Physics bugs in Dark Souls are great. I mean, physics bugs are great in general, but physics bugs in Dark Souls and physics bugs in Skyrim are like my 2 favorite types of physics bug. Skyrim, because sometimes who the fuck knows what's going on with the physics in Skyrim, my god. Number of times I've catapulted enemies. It's always beautiful. And in Dark Souls 1 you have the classic roll flip, which used to be a thing where like you've got a regular humanoid enemy, and if you roll, your feet can kind of get hooked under the body and flip them over your head, so it's quite tricky to do, but it's incredibly satisfying when you pull it off. There it goes. Murder Lautrec, take all of his humanity, and his fat ring, of course, and then head to the asylum. I'm going to de-equip the sword just in case I accidentally hit him, because if I get into a proper fight with Lautrec, I'm fucked, but, you know. If I simply... Sorry! See, that's why we do that. There we go. Thank you. And now, of course, we have to quit the game to make his items spawn. I'm trying to get back into Elden Ring gameplay, and I'm trying to farm the Longhorn for my new playthrough. It's insanely powerful and hilarious. Is that the one which the giant bubble dudes use? Because I've seen people using that, and that's busted. I'm going to slam on the fat ring and never use another ring again, because, you know, it breaks when we take it off, but also, why the fuck would I ever take it off? And now let's go... Yeah, let's go grab the other Firekeeper... is it worth grabbing the other Firekeeper Soul? I don't really fancy fighting a load of ghosts, and I don't really fancy sprinting past them either. We'll leave the other Firekeeper Soul until potentially after we get our hands on... I forgot to kill the fucking lizard in the Taurus Demon Tower. God damn it, I'm going to have to go all the way back there. I was thinking to myself, I'm like, I'm sure there's something I missed. We're going to go grab Dragon Crest Shield anyway, just because that's pretty damn useful for the torch hollows at the entrance to the Undead Asylum. Because those guys are nasty. Like, real nasty. Also, free souls. Why the fuck not? I'm going to heal to full. I'm not sure how much damage the Drake does. I'm pretty sure it can't one-shot me, but I'm pretty sure it might have been able to one-shot me missing that much health. I think it'll take me down to, like, pretty, you know, below the final segment if I take a solid hit from this Drake. It's not the easiest thing in the world to dodge either. Okay, so hang on. Here's the trick that I remembered from last time. There is a soul item here that you can grab without aggroing it. And that's free. That's just 2,000 free souls. And now, I believe... Shield's this one, I think. Yeah, there we go. Okay, gotcha. Oh! What the fuck? Holy crap. Okay, let's... Jesus wept. That was glitchy as fuck, wasn't it? And now I'm on the wrong side of the sodding Drake. Hang on. That went badly. Okay, so we need to wait for him to spit and then sprint past. There we go, perfect. Shit, bad man. I can't believe he fucking... That buggy-ass collision box just dragged me into him. Ugh. Okay, well, that was interesting. Ha ha ha, I hate when I forget to murder the lizard in a high tower. I have never played Dark Souls 1. Well, we're gonna go murder the lizard in the tower. You'll see. It's an important lizard to murder. The lizards in Dark Souls 1 are the equivalent of the scarabs in Elden Ring. Except instead of dropping, like, Ashes of War or whatever, they drop upgrade materials. Exclusively drop upgrade materials. One type of upgrade material that is completely unique to them, which is the one we need, and usually a variety of other different types of upgrade materials. Oddly, the middle-sized ones have the most powerful horn. The giant one has slow single big bursts, but Longhorn does more poise damage. Oh, huh, interesting, okay. I've seen people use the giant one. That's the funny one, the one which sends out, like, a bunch of stuff. My cousin is using the 1 DD for each room instead of regular DD's help. Yeah, I mean, that's... So, the 1 DD for each room is only good if you're dying in each room. Whereas, like, when it got to the point where I was trying to do... Because you get a prophecy for beating Hades with every single option on the mirror at least once. When it got to the time where I needed to do the Stubborn Defiance one, that was yeah, that was actually really quite I was really worried about that. I was worried I was gonna fuck it. But I had a really busted run, so I beat Hades without dying at all. But no, compared to having 3 death defies, which bring you back at 50%, because you generally, basically, you get through most of your fights without using any, and then you'll use like 3 or 4 on the... I forgot to get the homeward bones, never mind. Use like 3 or 4 on the... oh, well, not 4. I guess it's maybe 4 if you have the tooth. But you use like 3 on Hades. So it's pretty important to have the death defies stacked up. Okay, now let's see if we can not fuck this jump up. I always think I'm going to miss. Never do. I haven't missed that jump in years. But it always seems like you're inches away from falling off whenever you do it. Hello, everybody. I'm going to pretend to be an egg for a while. You can do all kinds of shit in Dark Souls. I mean, come on this. Game of the fucking year. You can pretend to be an egg. It's great. Gonna change my character's name to Egbert. Only name I can think of that involves an egg. Are there any other names? Is Egbert even a real name? Or did I just make that up? I actually have no idea. Okay, whatever. Because I am an egg, a bird is going to come, believing me to be its egg, and is going to carry me to a whole other place. Because that's how birds and eggs work. One of the few times the skill for the player character is 100 times better than the skill for the enemy. Yeah, it is a little odd. Hang on. We need Dragon Crest. That's why we picked that up in the first place. He's still in early game. He got to TNA once, so once he gets to Hades, he'll learn. Yeah, I think early game is pretty solid. Come on. I love this dumb tactic. Are you referring to a dumb tactic that you're using, or the egg thing? Because the egg thing's fucking brilliant. Oh, you know what I haven't shown you guys before? Because it's never really come up. I don't really use them in my permadeath runs. But I'll show you guys Snuggly. Come on. Because Snuggly is one of the weirder things in Dark Souls. Oh, fuck. Block that shit. God damn it. I was really hoping to kill him with that much damage, but fine. Good, okay. Gotta aggro them one at a time. These guys deal a shitload of damage. I'm underleveled for this area in general, but Torch Hollows are actually really scary. But with massive fire resist shield and reasonable damage, we can kill him. Yeah, I just need a 2-hand to kill him quick. And they're only really a problem if they mob you as well. Snuggly, let's go. I don't know what it is, but I am enthusiastic. Well, you're going to find out what it is. As I say, Snuggly is weird. Okay, if we move close enough, yeah. We'll get the guy at the front running. Guy at the back is still walking. Easy to separate them, means I don't need to waste more time. Come on, can you figure out how to get up the fucking stairs, please, sir? My god. Thank you. There we go. So, this is Snuggly.
Give me warm. Give me soft.
And this is how Snuggly works. Is you go into your inventory, you drop an item, say a firebomb, that fits the descriptor of warm or soft. Hang on. Never mind, maybe firebombs are in a different thing. Do I have any moss? I thought Snuggly took firebombs. I might be confusing it. Certainly, what's the one in Dark Souls 3 called? Pickle Pea and Pumper Arm. Pickle Pea and Pumper Arm definitely takes firebombs. Do I have anything that Snuggly takes? Do I have anything that's soft or warm? I might not actually have anything for Snuggly. That's a shame. Never mind. I can't show you how it works. But yeah, basically the way it works is you drop an item for Snuggly. And Snuggly says, yes, blah, 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 whatever. You know, doesn't say that, basically. Doesn't say, no, that no soft, that no warm. And what you have to do is you quit the game. You literally have to quit the game, reload the game, and that item will be replaced by a different item. It's fixed. You get the same thing for the item. And you can only trade any one item once, I believe. But, yeah, so that's... It's a trade mechanic, but it's really bizarre the way it functions. Pickle Pea and Pumperum, I'm losing my mind. Yeah, Pickle Pea and Pumperum is the equivalent in Dark Souls 3. Which, so, and you've got Smooth and Silky from Dark Souls 2. So, the thing is, Snuggly, you can intuit what Snuggly wants, right? Generally speaking, the things you give to Snuggly are things that are warm or soft. So Moss is a good example. You can give Pyromancy Flame, that's an item that Snuggly accepts. There's a few different things. Smooth and Silky, there's actually an entire class of items in Dark Souls 2 called Smooth and Silky Stones. These are the things you trade to Smooth and Silky to get your stuff back. That's fine. To get your items, that's fine. Pickle Pea and Pumperum, as far as I'm aware, no one has ever been able to figure out what the fuck Pickle Pea or Pumperum has to do. I've seen so many wild theories for why certain items that Pickle Pea and Pumperum accepts are classified as either Pickle Pea or Pumperum. Because there are two different classifications. Pickle Pea and Pumperum will say either Pickle Pea or Pumperum after you drop certain items, which is how they're classified. But as far as I'm aware, there is no fucking rhyme or reason. I've seen a lot of people throwing out suggestions, and some of them are just absolutely batshit. Like, one of the items that Pickle Pea and Pumperum says Pickle Pea for is an item called Ziegbrow, which is basically, it's booze, basically, it's alcohol. We need to pop humanity to get up to 10. It's alcohol, and I've seen people try and argue that, that's Pickle Pea because pickles are fermented and you ferment alcohol? And it's like, I mean, come on. That's a fucking stretch, my friend. Yeah, I don't know the logic behind Pickle Pea and Pumperum. I don't even know if there is any. The Dark Souls team might legitimately just have been trolling with those terms. Like when you gift a crow something and they give you random gifts in return. True, I mean, that might have been the inspiration, because they are all crows. Or they're crows' nests, at least. You and I are not so different, Ponder. You get really hyped up when talking about Hollow Knight. I have the... Oop, hang on, sorry, had to look back for parry timings. I have the same with Hollow Knight and Greek Myths. Yeah, I mean... Hollow Knight's good shit, not gonna lie. But Dark Souls is, I mean, you know... Dark Souls and Skyrim are the two games that I have by far the most playtime in. I'm reading the wiki about it and I'm going to figure it out based on context clues. Well, I mean, if you can figure out the logic behind Pickle Pea and Pumperum, I would love to hear it. Because I have yet to hear a theory that I actually believe is accurate. I'm going to be so pissed if I don't get a sword from either of these guys. Oh shit. See... Sometimes I fuck up the timing when they do the quick slash first, but you can always get the timing on the second attack. Come on. There we go. Jesus. We'll kill the other guy just for the sake of it, but... hang on, where's my strength? Hang on. 20, yeah, we're good. That's why you go to 18 dex first, because you don't actually need... You only need 14 strength and 18 dex to wield this with two hands. Hey! Oscar! How's it going, bud? Fuck. There we go, thank you. Apologies, I know you've had a bad time, you've gone hollow. Things are all sad. Okay, I want to see if I can get him with the power attack. Maybe I shouldn't fuck about, because this guy can actually be kind of dangerous. Okay, I'm going to back up, because he's got a magic sword, and my current shield does not block magic very well. Because the shield that blocks magic really well is the one that he's got. It's what you kill him for. Fuck off, that's just rude. There we go. You know what? Fuck you. There we go. Up yours, Oscar. It's when you crest shield. I know you helped me out and all, but you're a dick when you're hollow. Love the fact that that fucking hollow spent the entire time between the first time I came through the asylum and the second time I came through the asylum, presumably rolling that ball back up the fucking stairs again. Hello. Good boy. Why am I going this way? This isn't where the knight is. Oh, this is where I guess Rusted Iron Ring. I was like, I'm sure there's a reason I'm coming up here. Yeah, forgot about Rusted Iron Ring. It is useful to have. Not that I'm going to use it very much, but you know. Come at me, sir. Okay, I was kind of hoping you'd do that attack a little later, but fine. Oh, shit. Okay, that was a quick stab. Let's back up. Should I just punk him? Let's just fucking punk him. Whatever. Screw you. Fuck the parries. We're not getting fancy. You gonna try and poke? No. Good boy. Okay. Grab Rusted Iron, then parry the next knight to death. And yeah, looks like we're doing another Black Knight sword run, guys. I mean, I know, obviously, I've mentioned before, it is more likely because there's 3 knights that drop Black Knight swords that are available early game. And easily killable early game. As opposed to only 1 Halberd Knight, but still, kind of a pain. And I really, really wish the Great Axe Knight was more accessible. Because fuck me do I love the Great Axe. You know what? Maybe, maybe we do go for the Great Axe. Maybe we use the Black Knight Sword to get ourselves as powerful as we can get in order to, yeah, that's not a bad shout, actually. In order to try and attempt to get the Black Knight Great Axe, because I do love the Black Knight Great Axe, and it's been so long since I've had the opportunity to use it. Might as well heal. Stubby. Yeah, it's not going to take long. Oh, hang on. Okay, hang on. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? I figured it out. Pickle P equals sharp or pointy objects. Pumperum equals roundy objects. Logic is based on the old rhyme. Pickle P is the sound made by a fife. Don't know if I know that word. Pumperum by a drum. So all fife-esque shapes, sharp and pointy ones, are pickle P. Pumperum are drum shapes, round or squarish. Based on the poem The Ceremonial Band by James Reeves. Okay. So this is the kind of fucking crackhead theory that you need to come up with. You might be right. I have no idea. But compare that to soft and warm, and literally has the words smooth and silky in the name of the fucking items you're supposed to give them. And now we're jumping to a reference to the poem The Ceremonial Band by James Reeves, where pickle P sounds sort of like a fife, and pumperum sounds sort of like a drum, and therefore round or squarish things would qualify as pumperum, whereas sharp things would qualify as pickle P. And I'm going to be honest, that may explain the difference between pickle P and pumperum, but to what extent does it explain the items that are neither? Because I feel like this is an important question. There are some items that are neither pickle P or pumperum. In fact, most of the items in the game do not qualify. Like most swords, for example, would classify as sharp. Also, I don't know, pickle P sounds like a sharp sound and pumperum sounds like a roundy sound. Definitely true. Yeah, absolutely true. I'm debating about whether to fight the Stray Demon. Do I want to fight the Stray Demon? I've fought it every time and beaten it every time so far, but I think previously I had... fuck it, we'll fight this. I've only got 3 flasks. Let's get up to 5 flasks at least. But I'm going to be real, like, if the Stray Demon hits me, I'm probably just going to get one shot. But fuck it, we'll fight the Stray Demon. Again, we're in a position where... Oh, actually, hang on. Can I, No, no way. I was going to say, I can't get to 20. Don't have anywhere near enough soul items either. That's 1,000, that's 2,000. Yeah, not even close. Actually, maybe that is close. Hang on, 3,000, 2,600. No, I need like 5,000. Okay. Let's fight the Stray. And if we die, hey, we get to reroll for the fucking halberd. Come on, third guy. You know you wanna. What I really don't want is the third guy dropping on my fucking head mid-fight with the Stray Demon. Oh, okay, Jesus. Right, I do not have a fire-resistant shield, so let's try not to get hit. There we go. There we are. Come on, sir. None of these fucks are turning around. Nope. Good. Good, good, good. Yes, okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. Shit. I thought I had time. Should have just blocked it. For fuck's sake, I thought I could get behind it. Never mind, we get to reroll on the halberd. A fife, by the way, is a super tiny flute that does high-pitched toots. Oh my word, okay. That is some serious investigative skills. Yeah, okay. Nah, I should have just blocked. I knew I was on the edge of getting hit by that, but I was like, no, we can probably get behind it. We could not get behind it. The only thing that's a problem with re-rolling like that is having to do fucking Havel again, but whatever. I know Google Foo and I love shit like this. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. If theorizing is the way to go. Oh, guys. That's the fucker that killed me. That little bastard right there. What a dick. But yeah, the reason why you get the Crest Shield before fighting the Stray Demon is so you can block those that magic attack that he was doing there. Because it is a pain in the ass to dodge it. It doesn't hit behind him. There's like, it's literally like a horizontal line where he is. I mean, technically it's a sphere directly in front of him. But as long as you're like behind his thighs, the attack doesn't hit you. And that's the way that you beat the Stray Demon, is you just constantly stay behind him, because he's only got one attack that hits behind him. And it's fairly short range behind him as well, so it's easy enough to dodge. But yeah, no, I was just slightly too far away to actually get behind him before the attack triggered. Why am I... Come on, fucking hell, there we go. Well, that's... I have an arrow in my arm now. Look at that! The shield definitely should have fucking blocked that. It didn't even hit me! It's not even in my arm! I took damage on account of it hitting the shield. This is bullshit. This is bullshit game. You can't make me take damage from fucking shield hits. Tell me what you're snorting and give me the number to your dealer. Yeah, fair. Quailag the Souls, your lore tuber is able to make connections between Souls games and literal ancient alchemical symbology, so compared to her, I'm middle tier. Yeah, well, I mean, there is a lot of, like... Hang on. Did you give me the key? Yeah, there we go. Jesus. I walked away too quickly. I mean, there is a lot of that kind of batshit nonsense in Dark Souls. There's genuinely a lot of really obscure references. Hello. Fuck. No! God damn it. I'm stuck on the sodding stairs. Come at me, sir. Come at me. Now, I'm going to remember to two-hand it this time, just so we deal the extra damage on the plunging attack. Yeah. Oh! Little fucker turned around so I didn't get the bonus hit. What a bastard! Well, I shouldn't have done 3. I was hoping he'd do his big ol' butt slam. Imagine dying to a fucking Asylum Demon. Meanwhile, Elden Ring players are just cringing in the background. Which one? Hang on. The Putrid Avatar in... Again, I was kind of hoping that would actually kill him there. Whoa, fucking hell. That dodge queued me, eh? That wasn't great. Never mind. We're good. We're good. Putrid Avatar and the Dragon Barrow is probably the most dangerous, I think. But yeah, no. For those who've never seen the Asylum Demon before, that's what Putrid Avatars are and Erdtree Avatars are based on. It's that, except they have more moves and are significantly more dangerous. Shabam. There we go. You know what? You guys can watch the pretty bird cutscene while I make a cup of tea. Or, well, put the kettle on to boil at least.
It is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen. To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage.
Oh.
To the
Because Miyazaki is a big nerd. Yeah, sounds about right. He's a fucking troll as well. Do you know that Crucible Knights Ordovis and Siluria are named after geological eras of the Earth? That doesn't surprise me. Siluria rings a bell, not Ordovis. Not one I would have heard of. Thankfully, Putrid Avatar only does front rot damage. Yep, it's quite similar to the Stray Demon, in that all you have to do is dodge behind it. Shabam. Big Crow dropping me off at the hub. Do appreciate your help, Big Crow. There you go, hurry the fuck up, come on. Level up and kindle at bonfires. To which I respond, don't you fucking tell me what to do. Oh, there's that little bit of ground that you always get stuck on, everyone's favourite. Okay, let's grab the Homeward Bones. I don't need them yet, but I just, you know, forgot to do it last time. Hello, you murderous prick. He's a murderer, he kills people later on. Or to be more precise, he like kicks them down a hole and leaves them to die. I don't know why I said or to be more precise. That's just, I mean, that is more precise, but it's not or, it's just straight up murder. Actually, I don't know if he kicks them down the hole. I think he just leaves them. Just leaves them behind in the pitch black Tomb of the Giants, despite the fact that he is sworn to protect, well, one of them. So yeah, he's kind of a dick. He also gives you a paltry amount of money if you speak with him. And it's like proper money as well, not even souls, so I can't even spend it on anything. What is your Land of Ancient Lords called? Lordran. Kind of sounds like Lord. Maybe that's why it became a Land of Ancient Lords. Well, what's the, yeah, it's Lordran, Drangleic, and Lothric, isn't it? Your Hollow Knight series and the Zero Equip Elden Ring series have helped me concentrate on a project. Now I've just finished that project, so thank you. That's cool. That's good to hear. Also, my kettle is boiled. I'll be back. Okay. Let's get going. Does anyone want to hear useless Elden Ring lore trivia? Yeah, sure. Why not? Whoop, shit. Also, yeah, what was the project? I'm curious. Come on, sir. Charge me. Good boy. Got a backup staying just outside of the range of their charge attack so that you can get them into a position where you're willing to parry them. And you're probably not going to get bombarded by the firebomb prick. Nice jump, bud. He trod on my head, which staggered me. Okay, can we just... Maybe I should just lock on and stop trying to dead angle this fucker. Whatever, it's fine. There we go. Ooh, now I'm going to do what I forgot to do last time. Which is I'm going to pop 4 humanity and then try and murder this rat to see if I can get another humanity. Because rats have a pretty decent humanity drop rate. Fuck. God damn it. Will you ever give me humanity, you ratty prick? Jesus. I don't actually know what the humanity drop rate on rats is. I think it's like 5% or something. But that is the main way to farm humanity, is you kill rats and dogs. Because they have the highest humanity drop rate. Oh, well, no, you don't. You farm living humanities in the Chasm of the Abyss. But if you don't have access to the Chasm of the Abyss, then you farm rats and dogs. Okay. There we go. Now, the question becomes... Talking about the Chasm of the Abyss, yeah, do I... No, we're not going to do the DLC. DLC is significantly harder than most other things in the game. And on a permadeath run, I think I just want to get through it. Maybe on a future permadeath run after I complete this one, I'd consider doing like an all-boss permadeath run where we take on the DLC. But for now, I want to just get like a full regular run under my belt. Can you? Okay, fuck off. I'm going to go kill the archer. Hello. You gonna come at me, sir? Seem a little confused. Do like your jump attacks, don't you? Alright. Go boot these guys in the face. Gonna make myself some nuggies BRB. Sounds good. Whoop. No, there's some stuff happening. Useless lore trivia number 1, Radahn had a cat, or at least in network test he had a cat, but they changed it in current version because it confirmed he studied at Raya Lucaria, which they may have wanted to make more mysterious. More mysterious, sure. And, woo. It's a crotchet throw for my mom's birthday. She really likes Tetris, so made a bunch of colorful squares and arranged them to look like a game of Tetris. That's really cool. Yeah, that's really nice. Appreciate the idea of a dime with a cat. So do I. I mean, I appreciate the idea of cats in general. Also, hello, Waz. Good to see you. I died again. Yeah, I'm probably not going to... Certainly if I have a halberd run, I'm not going to bother trying to fight Stray. Because it is 20,000 souls. Like, if you can survive the first 10 seconds, you've won, basically. But it is the combination of the fall damage plus Stray very frequently either goes into a jump attack, which can have some tricky timing, or into a red wind attack, like he did that time, which, yeah, can absolutely bug you. Basically, there's just, you know, a chance of instant death, which I've mentioned previously is one of the main reasons why I did Dark Souls 3 permadeath a long time ago. I've actually already done Dark Souls 1 permadeath, but I wanted to do it on stream. And that was a long fucking time ago. That was like years ago that I did the Dark Souls 1 permadeath. But Dark Souls 3 is way easier to do permadeath, despite the fact that I think it's a harder game overall. For the very simple reason that Dark Souls 3 has far, far fewer situations where you'll just instantly die if you fuck up. Dark Souls has a lot of instant death situations. Oh, what's happening? Fuck off. Oh! I screwed up my dodge timings. Prick. Now my free time can be consumed by Hades. Hey, it's a good way to go. I do approve. Another fun, useless Elden Ring lore trivia. Raya's biological name... Name? What the fuck? I can't do words today. Raya's biological mom in the current game was originally meant to be Rykard's male lover who did self-mutilation and gifted the methods to Rykard to use on the people he tortured. He was described as a soft-featured man and an old noble, and he was a masochist for real, for real. Okay, well, you know, I can appreciate that. Man likes pain, gives himself pain. Cool. Easy game. There we go. Always grab the resin first so we can aggro the spear guy. So that in the time it takes for me to go over there and kill the crossbow guy, the spear guy will have very, very slowly waddled his way up the stairs, so I don't have to wait for the motherfucker. Or try and engage him with the two sword guys covering him. Ooh. I don't know why I bother picking this shit up. It's never something I care about. See? Perfect timing. Boot and slice. Come on, lads. I'm going to see if I can get the double kill. Oh, no, fuck off. How did he not aggro? I was so far down those stairs. God damn it. Whatever. I want to do the fancy play, but no. Masochist like all the Souls players. Hey-oh! True. But only psychologically. Real pain makes me sad. Okay. I think I've only got one more humanity, yeah. Go on, sir. Again, you're the backup. You're the one we don't really care about. But useful to have. Just very, very slowly wear this fucker down. Come on. Don't back up. Makes it slightly harder to parry you. Means I have to actually follow. Because again, you need to be pretty much right next to an enemy to parry them. Certainly to parry them consistently. So whenever they just walk backwards, it's always really annoying because you have to slowly walk forwards with them. This looks like you're busy tangoing. Or, well, tangoing in slow motion, I guess. Another Elder uses Elden Ring fact. No, no sword. Fuck. All the snails are snakes, and snakes are seen as blasphemy to the Erd Tree, which is specifically why Rykard is Lord of Blasphemy. Oh, that's cool. I did know all the snails were snakes. At least they looked like snakes. Did I know that? Maybe I didn't know that. Maybe I just made that up. Maybe I lied. Come on. You know what? Oh, God damn it. I was hoping to go for the swag parry into backstab. Because that's like, I don't even need to riposte you. This time round, I'm going to remember to kill the fucking lizards. So let's go do that before we get into the ridiculous slugfest that is Havel. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3. Eh. Piece of shit lizard hiding in a barrel. There we go. That is one of the only times. So I think that is literally the only time in the entire game when there is an untelegraphed thing concealed inside a barrel. The rest of the time when there's something in a barrel, you can always see that there's a corpse in it, and you break the barrel and then the corpse falls out and the corpse has an item on it. That is the only situation in this entire game where breaking a barrel that doesn't have clear visual telegraphing actually gets you something. And they do it right at the fucking start, so new players think this is like Legend of Zelda and go around smashing every single pot and barrel and whatever and never find anything else ever again. Like I say, Miyazaki's a troll. Oh, fuck off. Okay, can you come a little closer, please? Nope, nope, come on, middle of the room, middle of the room. Jesus, have some fucking decency, Havel, my god. Again, unfortunately, I can't really read chat when I'm doing this, because I do need to be repeatedly getting the timing right. There we go. I'm going to read it now. Quickly, quickly, quickly. They indeed look like snakes, but with skull shells, so you probably knew that. Okay, good. I read 1. There we go. Another fun fact is that when you first see flying dragon Agheel, you may notice people kill when it lands, and if you observe closely, they actually were praying to Agheel to die by the fire. Okay, cool. Just managed to get that one in. Because parries take longer. Since they're stuck in this horrific immortality of slowly fading to nothing and want to die some way. Okay, let's not parry if we're not certain of the timings. You can just chain backstab the motherfucker, of course. Like I'm doing, like dodge and backstab, but it does take longer. And parrying is swagtastic. Something I have always aspired to be. Okay, come on. Let's get you in the middle of the room. Please don't. I mean, I prefer power attacks on the basis that they're slower and way easier to parry. But I like them less on the grounds that they will one-shot me, whereas regular attacks, for the most part, won't. Should I use gold pine resin for this fight? Would speed it up. That's a thought. Yeah, maybe I should. Doesn't last super long, but it'll add a lot of damage. It's not like I use a lot of it anyway. I only ever normally use it for the Tauros demon. And even then, if I'm going this route, I'll probably have a Black Knight weapon before the Tauros. Ooh, that was early. Fuck me. Bite-sized lore bits, and you proceed to then post the longest message you have posted so far. Brilliant. Pulley crossbow appears to have been invented by Mikula. Since he'd have had minimal strength, but he was a genius who could make a weapon that's powerful with minimal strength requirement. Perfect, okay. I had to read that one in 2 blocks. Come on. I was at a slightly weird angle there. Probably should have readjusted, since, yeah, you do actually have to, you have to make contact with the shield in order for a parry to succeed. Fortunately, the shield was in the right position. I wasn't too far rotated to the side. Come on, okay. It is funny when the shield's on his back, it doesn't block attacks. You'd have thought it should, right? It's one of those things. Shield technically not being used, therefore it loses the property of being a shield. Like, this guy, I mean, canonically, in the lore, his armor and his shield are all made of solid rock, right? That's why a big part of why he's called Havel the Rock. But despite this, my regular ass broadsword is more than capable of stabbing straight through it without any kind of difficulty. Which I feel is not how rock armor would work. To be fair, I'm pretty sure rock armor wouldn't work, period, but you know. Oh, that was early. Fuck me. I am really cocking up the timings here. Okay, it's fine, he's dead. Give me a ring. Give me a ring, bitch. There we go. That's not... Oh, it is. I thought I accidentally put a hollow helm on there. That would have been terrible. I guess I'll put on the blue tier stone ring. There's literally no reason not to. Rings in this game do not have weight. I'm back, and I just realized that on almost every stream I'm on, I'm making nuggies. This will become an inside joke, I know this. People like nuggies, can't fault you. Chicken good. Lack of bones, also good. People who eat bone-in chicken are maniacs. There's a constant sound of quiet, horrifying screaming in the oracle hats for some reason. What? Oracle hats? Which ones are the oracle hats? Are those the ones I was wearing? The like, sorcerer hats? Because I never noticed that. Oh, no, the oracles. Oracles are the bubble boys, right? The bubble blowers? Yeah, okay. Never tried an oracle hat. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is the big one. This is the big moment. Can we get ourselves a Black Knight Halberd and make this run actually fun? Woo-hoo-hoo. And by fun, I mean crazy overpowered. Come on. There we go. I was saying that like we were about to find out, despite the fact that I know it was going to take a fucking while to kill this guy. Because chipping him down takes a while. Can I get him over the edge? Come on. Oh, fucker! Oh, God, okay. So that is a common bug, which is that he stood up on an incline, which caused him to end up slightly above the ground, which caused him to fall, which caused him to land on me, which caused him to deal a small amount of damage and stagger me, which meant I couldn't then block his next attack. That was quite annoying. That is it's essentially a physics bug. Fuck off, sir. Oh, shit. Yeah, okay, he went right through me there. I'm going to have to heal now. Ooh, no. Off the edge, off the edge. Not quite. Damn it. This is the right position to get him off the edge, but unfortunately, it's quite a difficult thing to do. Okay, come up. It's better. It's safer to chain backstab. Can you... Dude. Fuck me. You're attacking the wall, sir. Okay, well that was one poke. That was not particularly bold. Yeah, there we go. As long as you're vaguely in the area of the back, you can get a backstab off. There we go. One of these times he's going to stand up and have his back properly to the wall. Yeah, nah. Unfortunate. Come on, sir. Come back up and meet your maker. Oh, fuck's sake. Okay. Stop it. Stop it. Dude. Okay, do I have to move further away from the wall so we can figure out where the fuck I am? Okay, Jesus. The Elite Knights of Gwyn, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, I know they're just, you know, husks at the moment, but still, you'd have thought they'd be able to figure out what's a fucking wall and what's a knight. Whoop. That was terrible. Identifying where the back is can sometimes be quite difficult because the back is always in the same place, that is to say the opposite to the direction they're facing, regardless of how their sprite appears. Oh, okay, good. That attack doesn't bleed over, fuck. I knew he was going to knock my shield down. Because in Dark Souls 1, this is not really a thing in Elden Ring, at least not that I've seen. They kind of cut it from Elden Ring. But in Dark Souls 1, there are certain attacks which, if they, like, knock your shield down because they overpower your stamina. They also, not only do they deal full damage, they deal bonus damage. So if you block an attack that you don't have the stamina to... You have no idea how happy I got in the moment that I saw two things appear and then I realized he dropped his fucking shield. What a bastard. That was such a fake out. God damn it. Okay, I guess we're getting another halberdless run. Jesus. This is depressing. Millennius teacher sealed the first rot god / creature thing which may have been a scorpion. You shoved your sword right up his ass. I felt that and I did not like it. Well, I mean, I would not recommend shoving a sword up your ass. That's certainly true. Teaches also the original swordsman that the blue-clad warrior class dress like. Oh, I think I've heard that, actually. And his dancing blade style from the blue dancer fairy that helped him seal the rot, which was the Siofra River. That's why the warriors have a water-like sword style and coloration. Shoved his sword right up his ass multiple times. Dude, what the fuck is your problem? Well, I wanted his halberd. And he didn't even drop it. He deserved those swords up his ass. And it's why Millennia's own sword style is water-like, because moving water is seen as cleansing rot. That's kind of cool. And I mean, a fighting style in the manner of water is a very classic Japanese concept. Going back to the asylum again, guys. Everyone's favourite location. Don't you just love the undead asylum? Oh my word. I'm going to get to fucking ride on the crow again. I don't know why I'm sounding disappointed. I do genuinely enjoy riding on the crow, but the... I just want a halberd, man. I'm genuinely... Yeah, genuinely. Once I get the sword, I'm going to, like, upgrade it maybe twice. And then I'm just going to go get the fucking great axe. Or try and get the... I'm going to try and make my way through the catacombs to get the great axe, because... It's a big threat. It's really dangerous, and there's absolutely no reason for me to do it when the Black Knight's sword is perfectly viable, but... It's so boring compared to the great axe or the halberd. Nope. Staggered. Nope. Staggered. Nope. Staggered! Fucking hell! Never mind. Okay, I'm dead. Unless I can get out of this quickly? Okay, we're good. Fuck you, buddy. That grab deals a lot of damage. But actually, that's way less damage than I remembered, so we're fine. I guess I've got decent armor on. But, yeah, no. I was trying to stun lock him. Did not work. I think the other guy's following me, but fuck you. You're not going to catch up with me. I'm significantly faster than I would say probably 99% of trees. Nope, 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 nope. Bad. Jesus. Okay. That guy can absolutely get you when you're on the stairs. I mean, I would have survived almost certainly. He doesn't do too much damage, but still scary. More like insane asylum fits you. It is an insane asylum. I mean, well, it's not. I guess it's not an insane asylum. It's an asylum for the undead. But most of the undead are insane, so it kind of goes hand in hand in this world. Let's see if we can get lucky with the channeler again. That's not how you equip firebombs. Parry. Yes. Nice. Easy kills. And now we'll murderize the... I was going to say Boulder Knight. These aren't Boulder Knights. Berenique Knight. Come on. Grab the Firekeeper Soul. Free Law Trek. Oh, come on, sir. I'm right here. What are you doing? Getting stuck on a fucking pillar? Ah, I was like, hang on, why am I dealing 32 instead of 40? Because I haven't buffed my strength to 18 yet, that's why. Not strength, sorry, dex to 18. Because this weapon does scale with both. Yeah. Come on, give me some more space. Nice. Flambo and Slambo? No, only the one. Fucking, he finally decides to use his shield. Nope. Fortunately, I think, is this the only enemy in the game that functions on this? When he's drinking, any hit from any attack is guaranteed to stagger him. And that, as far as I'm aware, is only true of Berenique Knights. It might be true of Lesser Hollows that have access to Estus Flasks as well, but most Lesser Hollows get staggered really easily anyway, so it's hard to tell. Riposte? Yes, good. Riposting on the stairs is really fucking hard. Oh god, yeah, because my damage is low on account of the... Don't have the dex. Definitely should have buffed my dex first. Because I may not be one-shotting these guys, and that would be a pain in the arse. Nope, lock onto him. There we go. that going to go through? Yeah, good. Oh! Fuck off. Oh, shit. Okay, never mind. This has gotten very bad. Because not only do I have an army of hollows following me, but I've got a channeler waiting for me down here. Run! Where did he... Oh my god, he died to full damage! I forgot that fall is far enough to deal damage. It doesn't deal a ton, but it does deal some. Okay, we're going to kind of beat a slow retreat while blocking in order to prevent us taking damage. We're just stalling out the buff right now. Because the buff, while it significantly boosts their regular damage, does not actually boost their stamina damage. And now it is pretty easy to get them locked on the staircase, normally, if they don't fucking shove each other off. Nope, no, they figured out how to get around. They figured out how to get around. Oh, it's a disaster. Okay, it's good. We're fine. There we go. Please tell me it's a one-shot. Good, it is. See what I mean? I do love the physics in Dark Souls. As it turns out, I didn't take a hit from them anyway, so I guess I could have just left them with the buff, but whatever. And those guys just got stuck in a pew, huh? Ooh, I thought I performed a running attack, but I guess I didn't press the button. I was very confused when my attack didn't go off. It's the 1% of speed trees that get you. Yup, that is the problem. Yeah. More Elden Ring fun facts before I head out for a meeting. All the crabs in the outer moat have Godwyn's horrific corpse face on their backs. It's why they do deathblight damage. I have seen that. That is one thing which I had heard before. That's a really cool detail. They've been eating the bits infected by deathblight beneath the capital. Also, you can bewitch the giant crab there into killing Dung Eater when he invades you. Ooh! That actually makes sense. That's kind of fun. I guess that is the purpose of a fun fact, is to be kind of fun. But yeah, that's cool. The bewitching branches is one of those mechanics that I always found to be quite interesting. That's something I guess I could have made use of on the zero equip load run, but frankly, there's not really any situation where you'd want to use it. I think the only situation where a bewitching branch would be useful in a boss fight is probably Nial, right? Unless you can actually unless you can actually bewitch, like, one of the Godskin duo, for example, which I don't believe you can. Yeah, there we go. Lord Trek has been freed, officially. So now he's going to go off and be evil, and then we're going to kick him off a cliff and take all his shit. As you do. Bewitching Branch is good for Nial, but I suppose Dung Eater with the crab. Yeah, sure. But it is quite limited, given that this is actually one thing which I feel, one place where Elden Ring I think really falls down, and it is sort of a consequence of the open world structure, which is that in Dark Souls 1 in particular, less so in the later games, but certainly Dark Souls 1, a lot of the most memorable segments of the game were not boss fights. They were like actual enemy gauntlets, sections where you have to get past a load of enemies. And in Elden Ring, I feel like there's just far fewer of them. Enemies in Elden Ring are so much easier to just run past and ignore than enemies are in, for example, Dark Souls 1. There's a lot of places in Dark Souls 1 where if you try and sprint past enemies without knowing how, because there's always a way to do it, but if you don't know how, if you don't know how to move, you will just get absolutely buggered. Because the enemies follow you a long distance, and then you run into like a gateway. By gateway, I mean, you know, another enemy that just completely blocks the path. And you'll get fucked by all the enemies behind you. Rip Lottie. I've never seen Bewitching done on Godskins, but I kind of want to test it. I know someone tested it for multiple creatures. If you've never seen it done on Godskins, I imagine if it was possible, someone probably would have figured that out by now, I'd have thought. Me and my friends were joking around on voice chat, and Elden Ring came up, and one of them said it's the new sequel to Sonic because of the role. Yeah, I mean, hey, if you want to be a goat man, a lightning goat man, Elden Ring is the way to go. Just rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go. God, what's the next line? Fuck, I don't remember. That is the song. Is it called Escape from the City? It's the song that plays during the first mission of Sonic Adventure 2. Which is a fucking brilliant game, by the way. Big fan of Sonic Adventure 2. Loved it. It might be purely nostalgia, but I did love it when I played it when I was younger. That game was the shit, man. Running around at the speed of... Oh, it's running around. It's not rolling around. Ah, fuck it, whatever. Running around at the speed of sound. That's my impression of the singer. Although, actually, that's quite rude. The singer's quite good. Sleep being super effective on Godskins is fun, though, because that's something Mikola/Saint Trina rules. Yup. Well, I mean, Sword of Saint Trina is an interesting one. I never really tried it when I was playing with my Sorcerer build, which, you know, Sword of Saint Trina was like the primary non-magic weapon, non-sorcery weapon that I used. But it was kind of, as it turned out, it didn't matter, because sorcerers don't have that much of a hard time with the Godskin duo, because when you fight them exclusively at range, they're much easier. There we go. Didn't fuck up the timing that time. Bye! Up yours, dragon. What an absolute arse. Okay, and now we're gonna go pretend to be an egg again. Oh yeah. Everyone loves egg pretending. Later on in the game, I'm going to show you the part where you can hide inside a coffin and pretend to be dead, and then that also causes something to happen. There's I think those are the only two though. The coffin in the catacombs and the nest, where you have to, and they fake you out for so fucking long. The funny thing is, you have to pretend to be an egg for like a really long time. It's like 15-20 seconds or something, with nothing happening the first time you attempt to go to the asylum. But once you've been to the asylum already, subsequent visits, you just press the button, curl up, and immediately it goes into the cutscene. Because they're like, okay, we didn't succeed at faking you out. We're going to skip the bullshit. You know how this works. They don't make you wait on subsequent tries, which is really kind of a cool little detail. My last fun fact is that a puppet summoned Dolores the Sleeping Arrow who uses sleep arrows was Gideon's Drag King bestie, and Celavis turning her into a puppet may have been the reason Gideon fell to ruin, because she was his greatest friend but also his greatest critic. Oh, interesting. And see, there's one song that goes like, they see me rolling, they hate it, and I'm cry laughing. Yep. Riding dirty. Okay. Up to Crowtown. Crowtown? Crowville? Croton. Croton! That's what it would be called. I was like, Crowtown feels really clunky. Because of the way you say it. But Croton, Croton, nah, that Croton could believably be a place. Already? Good. I do like mid-rolling. So here's a top tip if you're ever playing Dark Souls. Whenever you're trying to roll to land on a platform, you want to be mid-rolling, because both fat rolling and fast rolling cause you to, for some reason, fall much faster, whereas mid-rolling has a tendency to sort of carry you further away from the platform that you're falling off of, which makes it easier to make sort of jumps like that. Well, I don't know if you can fit down in the gap there, but if you could, I nearly did. Here we are. And we're gonna be Egbert again, temporarily. Specifically says she dressed in masculine garb, so Elden Ring has a canonical drag king. Anyway, after the meeting, see you later. Boy! Isn't it drag... But hang on, the thing is, surely drag queens are only sort of drag queens because women dressing in men's clothing, especially these days, it's just a thing. Like, women just wear women wearing men's clothing isn't particularly unusual these days, whereas men wearing women's clothing is. Particularly, like, big flowery dresses. Come on. Okay, we aggroed 2. That's not necessarily great. Let's try and get one of them sprinting. Come on. Sprint. Sprint, you fucker. There we go. We got a sprinter. Good, good, good. Get some space between Sprinty and Strolly. Perfect. Okay. Come on. You get faked out, bitch. There we go. Now then. Okay, I just aggroed 2 at once again. Fuck's sake. Come on. Sprint. Sprint. Yes. Don't want to go so far ahead that they both start sprinting. Gotta get some distance. And I don't want to fight them in there either, because my weapon will plink off the wall. Perfect. Okay, come on. Good boy. Nice. Alrighty then. Let's see if we... Hopefully we won't get super unlucky and get 0 Black Knight weapons from these guys. Excuse me? Oh, they're at the other side. I always think that they're at that side for some reason. The third one is, because the third one falls down from above. But... You gonna fall down, bud? Okay. Third one's decided not to show up. That works for me. Should we go do this one first? Let's go do this one first. Since I'm already here. Interesting. Yeah, the third hollow normally falls down. Certainly falls down a lot faster than that. If I get ambushed while I'm in the middle of fighting this fucker, I'm going to be pissed. On every, and I mean every Polish stand-up, there was a skit where a man dresses as a woman, and they act so sarcastically woman-y that it looks like they're not acting, if that makes sense. I'm not sure that does make sense. I don't actually know what that means. Oh, fuck. God damn it, I cocked it up. Hang on. We're going to need to do some top-tier menu manipulation here, guys. Nope, fuck, move! Oh my god, okay, he went for the power one. Good. Quick heal. Because now what I want to do is I want to parry this fucker so I can get some distance so I can pop the humanity. I don't actually need the distance. We're just going to have to pop them one at a time. Can I get it off? Can I get it off? Not quite. That's a risk. Okay. In which case, we do need space. I need to max out item discovery. You motherfuckers, come on. There we go. Whew. Fuck it, we'll do it. Heals me to full every time. Although that is spooky. I'll just get the parry timing right, we're fine. This is an unnecessary risk. I should not have done this. Poke. Yep, cool. No poke? Okay. Cool. We're good. We're good. We're back on the parry train. Let's get around the other side because we've kind of traversed further than I would prefer. Poke? Yeah, I'm in range of the poke, unfortunately. Otherwise, I'd have healed. Shield poke, regular poke. Come on. Go for the long poke and allow me to heal. Thank you. There we go. Now I'm comfortable. Oh, fuck off! He didn't follow it up. Woo! Sneaky prick. Okay, never mind. I'm less comfortable now. Stairs is a bad position to be in. Fuck it. I should just be parrying him. Why am I playing like a coward? Come on. There we go. Now I should be able to get a flask off in this time because it's faster than humanity. Certainly if he goes for the slow walk. Don't like the fact that he's standing on the rubble, because it does mean that sometimes the riposts are going to be awkward, but... Ooh, shit! I 100% thought that would kill. Holy fuck. Yeah, you can do your quick swagger. Didn't even get a fucking sword from that ordeal. Jesus Christ. It's a very specific type of comedy that's hard to explain without showing some examples. Fair enough. Okay, so we have one more shot at a sword, and then it's Great Sword Central, which is not a town that I normally like to visit. Is third guy going to show up now? I mean, maybe. I'm going to stand here and wait, see if he decides to show. Whatever. I don't know what's going on with that hollow. Come at me, sir. I shall parry you down. Got the timing down so I can manage a sip of tea in between each parry. Not that I need to sip tea that frequently, but still. I could if I wanted to, and I think that's the important part. And if we don't get the greatsword, we're going to have to go with regular weapons, like some kind of pleb. My god. Trying to think what we do go for if I don't get a Black Knight weapon. Do we go Great Club? I mean, Great Club's fun. Very powerful. Could go Uchi. Nah, I like having poise breaking weapons. Great Club's good for that. And if we're planning on playing tank, we might as well play a slow weapon, right? We've got the poise for it. Just realised I got my Switch to play Hades and have instead been playing Legends Arceus for the past 30 minutes. Oh, well, I mean, you know, if you enjoy the game. Still haven't played Legends Arceus. Because last Pokemon Switch game I played was back when I still lived. You motherfuckers! I've got 2 shields and no weapons. You are a bunch of cockwombles. My god. Okay. Guess we have to beat Oscar with regular attacks, which is probably manageable. Certainly if he's letting me parry him so freely. Yeah, last Switch game I played was Switch Pokemon game was Gen 8, which was back when I lived with a friend who had a Switch. I do not own a Switch. And so far I have not seen a Switch game that I want so much that I'm going to purchase it. Breath of the Wild, interesting, but the more modern Pokemon games, which is the main thing that I have Nintendo consoles for, is they're not a big fan of them. Not gonna lie. Legends Arceus at least seems interesting, but it also seems kind of empty. I don't know. Oof. Took the hit, but I got the parry, so that works out. Oh, fuck off. Give me a shield and we'll be done. I'll go grab the rusted iron ring. Calm yourself, boulder boy. Just reading all the instructions. Because why not? Everyone loves a good tutorial. Hey, bud. And again. And again. And again. There we go. Very, very slowly wearing these guys down. I should probably acquire some Titanite shards and level this weapon up, even if I'm just going to use that to fight the Greatsword Knight, because the Greatsword Knight is definitely the toughest. And I probably need to get past Tauros to get to the Greatsword Knight, certainly to get to him easily. Because I want to go at him from the Dragon Bridge. I want to avoid going past Big Pig, because Big Pig has killed me in the past. Why am I drinking? He's not fucking dead. Okay, no, he is. We're good. Yeah, I want to avoid Big Pig. At least until we're a little bit tankier. It'll be easier getting past Tauros than Big Pig, I think. Maybe proven wrong on that assumption, of course, but hey. Don't know unless you try, eh? Technically, it's pronounced Arceus, not Arceus, and I'm saying that only because I was a Pokemon nerd in 5th grade. Very fun, very different, but it's the first one I was really sucked into for a while. If you do get the chance, I recommend it. Breath of the Wild is really fun too. Breath of the Wild actually has a sequel coming out in April, I think. That is what I heard. Also, you're wrong about Arceus, my friend. Arceus is most definitely pronounced Arceus, and I will accept no arguments to the contrary. It's like when people come up to me and they try to tell me that Delivered's name is pronounced Delibird, and I'm like, obviously it's Delivered, because it's a pun on the word delivered, so it has to rhyme. Come on, keep up. Delibird? What is this fucking Delibird bullshit? Delivers post, it doesn't make you a sandwich. Another Pokemon that people commonly mispronounce, like Gyarados and Arcanine. Okay, let's go pay a quick visit to Andre. Buy some shards, use the shards to buff the weapon, and then go fight Tauros, I guess. I've never thought of Delibird's name being pronounced like that, and now I'm going to use that. You may use that. It is my personal... Everyone has their own personal Pokemon pronunciation. I already got the Homeward Bones. What the fuck? Okay. For some reason I thought I didn't have the Homeward Bones. I did. You know what? Let's go Zweihander. Fuck it. It's right here. Let's produce for ourselves a big old conga line of foes. Excuse me, lads. Let's fucking go. Don't actually remember the stats on Zweihander. Hopefully I have them. Currently I have a small army of skeletons pursuing me, but it's fine. We'll get to the bonfire and rest before they can kill me. It's fine. We'll see. Excuse me? Arcanine? Now you're just making fun of me, admit it. Gyarados I can understand, but not this, man. Not this. I mean, you just... Look at how it's spelled. It's obvious, dude. Arcanine. Okay. How much do I need for one-handing? 24. Alright. I'm happy to go two-hander. Ooh, hang on. Am I overweight? Oh, it's because I'm not wearing the fucking fat ring. Jesus. Obviously I'm going to be overweight. Thank you. There we go. Good lord. Yeah, we'll go Zweihander. It's a good weapon. Hits in a manner similar to a truck. Especially when buffed. That is a lot of fucking stamina that takes, huh? It's been a long time since I've done Zweihander. But screw it. It's a classic weapon. Power up the base cannon. You know what's fun? Backstabs. Screw you guys. And that, my friends, is why Zweihander is so fun. It is one of the pancake weapons, and pancake weapons are the most enjoyable weapons to make in Dark Souls 3 because everyone likes pancakes, and everyone likes making pancakes. So when you use a pancake weapon, you only ever use heavy attacks, and you use all the heavy attacks to make all the enemies into pancakes. And that's where most of the enjoyment comes from. Now then, how far can I get? It's 800 per shard. I've got 6 grand, possibly a little bit more in soul items. A little bit more. We can probably get to like +3, +4. How many do I have? I've got one. Yeah, oh yeah, because I got the guaranteed one from the Baronic Knight. So that would take me to +2. Not +2, sorry. That would take me to +3. +4. Let's go with that for now. Souls! Jesus! I was like, what? I've got plenty of Titanite shards. I did not realize this Zweihander cost 800 to level up. That's a fucking lot. Good lord. Okay, I was underestimating. I was expecting it to be like 200-300. Fuck off. Stop making me select that. There we go. So 3 shards would cost another... +5 would cost another 2,400. Because I need... not 2,400, sorry. Would cost another 3,200. Because I need 800 plus the 3 shards. So I'd need 21... hang on, 3,200, 900, 2,200 souls. Which I do not have. That's 600, that's 1,600. Okay, cool. In which case, we'll stick with this for now. And yeah, let's go fight Tauros, which is in the other direction. And obviously, if we're going to be two-handing, we should probably be going Grass Crest, eh? Fuck off. Oh, okay. That's bad. Let's not get hit by that. If we can avoid it, because that will hurt. And he was doing the long-range version. There's 2 types of swing that he can do, and you can tell which one he's doing depending on how he shifts the halberd before he does it. And that was his long-range halberd sweep, which is real nasty. Hey, there's some moss if we ever need to go back to Snuggly. Not that I think we ever will, but you know. Do we want to go kill the butterfly just to get souls? Let's go kill the fucking butterfly. I've got the crush shield, so... Ooh, hey, 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 I very, very slightly don't one-shot them, and that's really annoying. Again, I should have just gone for the pancake. Come on, sir. Come on, sir. I know you want to get pancaked. Thank you. And let's go for the regular pancake here. Nice. Zweihander is a ton of fun. It is slow as fuck, but it's a ton of fun. That is a comically large sword, and you can't convince me otherwise. Yeah, I mean, it's a classic. Because the reason why... Okay, so Zweihander is one of those weapons that is wildly overrated, and I'm going to tell you why Zweihander is so overrated. Zweihander is massively overrated by the community, because the Zweihander is extremely powerful in PvP. But for some reason, this has caused people to convince themselves that it is insanely strong in PvE as well, which it simply isn't. It's solid in PvE. All large weapons are solid in PvE in Dark Souls 1. They are probably the most consistently powerful class of weapons in Dark Souls 1. But Zweihander really ain't that special, certainly not compared to something like the Black Knight weapons. Whereas in PvP, the Zweihander is extremely powerful and extremely iconic for a couple of reasons. The main reason it's so iconic is because it is inherently linked to the legendary Giant Dad build, which was a completely dominant build in the Dark Souls meta shortly after the Dark Woodgrain Ring nerf, which was... I won't go into too much detail about what that was because it's irrelevant to the story, but the previous meta was the Dark Woodgrain Ring meta, and then the ring got nerfed. So basically the meta was blown wide open. And then it was consolidated by a legendary video by a creator named Only Afro, who was extremely well known in the PvP community for their build videos, which produced the infamous Giant Dad video. That is a lot less damage than I was hoping to deal. I will be honest. Fuck, that's going to hit me. Yep. Let's get blocking. Come on, just twat me. Thank you. Jesus. Okay. But yeah, the Giant Dad, the Giant Dad build was extremely powerful, and it used Zweihander. The Zweihander is very good in PvP because the regular attack, the timings of this attack, is really good for stun locking people. Because in Dark Souls, if you get like staggered, there's like a short period where you can't be staggered like again, I get. Well, okay, how best to explain it? There's a short period where there's like an animation where you're sort of just recovering. If you get hit again while you're in the middle of the animation, it doesn't like double stagger you. The animation just continues to play. So hitting someone just before the stagger animation ends gives you basically no benefit, other than the damage, of course. But the Zweihander, the timing of the attacks is such that the second attack, if you just spam, goes off very shortly after they come out of the animation window, which means you can just immediately stagger them again if they don't know the timings of the stagger window and don't know how to get out of it, basically. Which is a big part of the reason why the Zweihander was so powerful in PvP. Was because it was very, very good for stun locking people, particularly people who weren't experienced in PvP. Come on. Why the fuck did I do that? Whatever, that was a terrible plan, but it worked, so we're fine. Yeah, I do not have the stamina to handle this weapon, huh? Okay. You're gonna poke? Gonna poke. Because I was absolutely gonna be either a poke or a twop. I will take a poke over a twop. Just get the body stuck on me. PvP never equals PvE. I'm sorry for insulting the community here, but did you lose your fucking minds? Yeah, I mean, basically, the reason why people think the Zweihander is so powerful is because the Zweihander became iconic as a result of that video, and as a result of how dominant it was in PvP. And so it sort of became kind of synonymous with the Dark Souls. The Giant Dad build became kind of like, you know, a very well-known build in Dark Souls communities. And yeah, it was one of those things where people just kind of took it to mean that it was going to be good in PvE as well, just because it's such a powerful weapon. But no, the big reason why the Zweihander is so powerful in PvP is because of the way it plays out with stagger timings, because of how poise breaking it is, because of how it plays out with stagger timings, and it does deal pretty substantial damage as well. And also, crucially, has relatively low requirements to wield. 10 dex and 24 strength means you would need 16 strength to wield it two-handed. 16 strength, 10 dexterity is very easy to achieve. And one of the weird quirks about Dark Souls 1 builds is that there are certain upgrade paths you can go down for the weapons that deal competitive endgame damage without requiring stat scaling. So you actually don't need any more than the stats required to simply wield the weapon in order to get maximum damage out of it. Which means a weapon which has low base requirements and that can be upgraded along the special paths, which the Zweihander can, gives you a shitload of extra stat points if you're doing, like, say, a level, 100 build or whatever. Gives you a shitload of extra stat points to use on health and on stamina. So that was another core part of the Zweihander's appeal, is that it has really, really low requirements to wield two-handed. And it can be upgraded into, usually Chaos. Chaos is the way you go, because Chaos is the upgrade path that has, generally speaking, the highest damage output at when fully upgraded. I'm going to trust you on this because I have zero knowledge about Dark Souls. Yup. You may feel free to trust me on this, and indeed on everything, because I have exceptional knowledge of all things. If you can think of a thing, I know everything there is to know about it. That is the claim that I'm making. Yeah. You really, really want a magic resistant shield for this guy, because those attacks are really fucking hard to dodge, and they actually deal a lot of damage. Or good magic resistant armor. That also works, but there's not a ton of good magic resistant armor available early game. You really want to get to, like, Blighttown before you start getting interesting or decent magic resistant armor, like the Sealer's set, for example. And I'm pretty sure Gold Hemmed Black set also has respectable magic resist. Those are just very high quality armors in general, if you're going for light armor. Come on, you fuck. Can you land, please? Looks like the answer to that question is currently no. Come on. Look, some delicious, delicious glowing moss. Ah, good boy, good boy. Boy, good freakish giant butterfly thing. No, that's a kick. Fuck, well that wasted time, didn't it? Can I get another quick hit in, or... Nah, fuck it. We can go for the kill on the next one. Now, hitless Moonlight Butterfly is one of those things where I'm like, that seems really hard. Moonlight Butterfly in general, as long as you have a magic resistant shield, is pretty piss easy. But, hitless Butterfly is one of those ones I've always questioned, always wondered about, because, like, that spear attack just comes out so quick. It's pretty fucking hard to dodge, you know? It is easy, much easier to dodge if you're far away from the butterfly, to be fair. I'm trying to stay close to it so I can get as much damage as possible when it moves to land. But, yeah, I guess you just stay really far away. Gives you a lot more time to dodge the spears. Landing, come on. Come on, delicious moss. Delicious moss for healing. It does heal it, but very, very slowly. Look, you can see its health going up extremely slowly. There we go. Certainly not fast enough to survive that shit. The Zweihander Onslaught. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna try and we're pretty much just using the Zweihander for now to try and take out the Greatsword guy, but if we get unlucky with the Greatsword guy, then we're gonna have to actually play the game properly, which is depressing. I'm not gonna be crazy overpowered. Never thought I would say that, but that butterfly is very menacing. Such an eerie, beautiful fight to watch. Yeah, Moonlight Butterfly, this is one of the things that I love about Dark Souls 1. Even if a lot of the bosses aren't necessarily that hard, the boss sort of visual design and concepts in Dark Souls 1 I think are absolutely amazing, apart from Bed of Chaos. Because fuck Bed of Chaos and everything it stands for. But other than Bed of Chaos, some of the boss designs in Dark Souls 1 are absolutely phenomenal visually. Actually, to be fair, Bed of Chaos is pretty awesome visually as well. I got to give them credit for that, even if it is the Bed of Chaos and therefore is the worst thing ever to have been placed into a video game. Every fight I've watched of this boss has been beautiful. Oh yeah. It's a really... that boss is very much about the vibe, I will say that. It was basically just to get the free souls. That was sort of the point of that. We're going to come back here and do a bunch of farming later to try and get the Stone Great Shield, but other than that, we'll be good. The other downside of the Greatsword is I think it weighs more than the Halberd, which means we're going to have quite a bit of difficulty. If we want to go full Havels, I think we're going to have to level stamina up before we can actually mid-roll in full Havels with Black Knight Greatsword. Oh, god damn. It was really still in the standing up animation? Fine, whatever. Okay. Let's go back down into the basin and get ourselves a Tauros Demon and potentially a Greatsword. Come at me, sir. Come at me now. There we go, you're fine. I don't know why I've not been doing running attacks. Running attack is one of the most powerful things the Zweihander has. So I really should be doing that more. And then you know what? Fuck it. If we get unlucky with the Greatsword, +5 Zweihander, I think if we get unlucky with the Greatsword, I'm just going to risk the Catacombs. It's not +5, it's +4, but still. I think I'm going to risk the Catacombs, because the Catacombs is pretty fucking dangerous with so little health, so little damage. But I do have okay poise. I do have a fire-resistant shield. And I do have enough damage to hopefully kill Necromancers relatively quickly, which means I stand a chance against... well, it's not actually the Great Axe Black Knight that's really dangerous. It's the Necromancer before the Great Axe Black Knight who has... Because there's two immortal skeletons that hang out near the Great Axe Black Knight and have a tendency to walk into the fight and fuck you up. So you need to kill them first, and the best way to kill them first... Oh, I guess I could make a divine weapon, actually. Yeah, fuck it. Hang on. Where's the Where's the closest green shard? I could get some easy green shards in Blighttown, but that's a long way to go. Can I get an easier green shard? Because I could just make a fucking divine weapon. That's absolutely an option. Divine Zweihander? Blast my way through the catacombs to try and kill the Great Axe guy? Oh, but the problem is, as far as I'm aware, there is no way in this game to de-ascend weapons, and then if I don't get the Great Axe drop, I'd be stuck with the fucking Divine Zweihander for the rest of the game, which is great. You look like the postal dude with regular glasses. I don't know which postal dude you're talking about, Murden, but I will take that as a compliment. Good thing about easy bosses is you can super buff them and make them humanly impossible if you know how to. Yeah, no, I mean, I believe it. I'll do some work, but I'll try to drop some Elden Ring fun facts in between animating scenes. Okay, yeah, let's go do Tauros. We're going to use... I don't know if I need Gold Pine Resin. I'll use it anyway. It does fuck him up, but... It's a lot less useful on a weapon that's this slow, because I believe it adds a flat damage rate per hit to the weapon. And obviously, therefore, it's much better with faster weapons. I mean, the other big advantage of the Zweihander is the range, of course. The range on... But again, that's true of all large weapons. This is what I mean. As large weapons in the game in Dark Souls 1 go, the Zweihander is not particularly exceptional. It's good, but that's just because all large weapons are good. The large club is... the Great Club, rather, I think is significantly better. Much better strength scaling. Gargantuan strength scaling. Oh well, rip Tauros. That was a lot faster. Honestly, I wasn't expecting to do quite that much damage. Hey, Demon Great Axe! That is a really rare drop. Nice. It's not a great weapon, but it is a really rare drop. Yeah, that was a pretty quick Tauros. I do forget how fragile he is sometimes. Aggro the dragon, wander down here, say hello to Sunbro. Excuse me, I said aggro the dragon. Thank you. And then go have a chat with Sunny D boy. Asterix. Okay. I was just talking to you to kill some time until the dragon went over. Or Drake, sorry. No. Is this called the... I've heard people call this a wyvern. I'm pretty sure it's a drake, though. It certainly drops the drake sword, which, in my eyes, would suggest that it is a drake. Breathe fire at me. Wow. Problem is, when the dragon spawns, its fire breath range is, like, significantly reduced for some reason. Which is kind of annoying to deal with, because I'm used to it having normal breath range. So I'm going to rest, and that should cause its breath range to update. For fuck's sake, Mike is doing something in the other room. Why do I got to take care of my sleep paralysis demon? I don't think it should be that way. I don't know what you're talking about. I seem to remember you mentioning that Mike was the name of your sleep paralysis demon, but I don't understand how they are in the other room while you are awake. I feel like that is the opposite of what a sleep paralysis demon would do. Oh well, rip all of those guys. Hope you're ready to sprint, guys. Oh, look, there's nobody here. Oh, I've vanished. You'd better come down and investigate what's going on. Oh, look, there's nobody here. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Fuck you, Ivan. And now we've got to rest at the bonfire real fast before he turns around and starts carpet bombing the inside of this building, which he does do, by the way. So, yeah, let's not have that. I should probably level up a bit. At least I should boost my strength so I can fucking two-hand this weapon. 24, right? I don't even have enough souls to get to 24. Okay, fine. Yeah. I do like the Zweihander poke. Hello, sir. Can I interest you in death? Okay. Now then. Let's see if we can take this fucker out. The reason why this one is the toughest is because I'm not good at parrying this guy. Also, he deals a lot more damage per hit. And is much harder to block. Excuse me. There we go. That should do a lot to him, though. There we go. Literally 0 Black Knight weapons. 0 Black Knight weapons out of 5. Motherfucker. Alright, Catacombs it is, then. Do I go for a Divine Weapon? No, I think I just get this to +5, right? And then we just go through with +5 Zweihander. I think that's okay. It'll be a bit of a struggle, but should hopefully be able to manage it. Depends on how quickly I can kill the fucking whatchamacallums, the necromancers. Okay. Hope you guys are ready to sprint. Because we're going to do the speedrun strat. Although I may be too slow, actually, because I'm mid-rolling. No, let's go. We're good, we're good, we're good. Fuck you guys. I'm getting through here first. Because there's an enemy who runs through here and then pulls the lever to close the door. But if you're fast enough and do what I just did, you can pull the lever before he has the opportunity, which is always funny. Hey guys. Hey, do you wanna come close to the door again? That pig is literally just running into the wall over there, isn't it? Are you in range? No, didn't think so. Fuck it, whatever. Don't care about those guys. You gonna come after me? No, he didn't. I don't think he saw me. Got very good eyesight, that boulder, but if you can slip around the side, he doesn't notice you. I do like making pancakes. That is viscerally enjoyable in these games. Oh, headshot. Motherfucker. Just for that, you can have a pancake. There we go. Can one of you motherfuckers drop Titanite shards? It just saves me some money. Dragon vs. Wyvern is easy to see. Dragons have front legs separate to wings. Wyverns have them connected. Yeah, that's the rule that I've heard. So I guess it is a Wyvern, though it's referred to as the Bridge Drake, I believe. Or maybe it's referred to as the Bridge Wyvern. I don't know what the official name of that creature is. It drops the Drake Sword, certainly. Yeah, do you want a Divine Ember, Andre? I need to purchase some shards first. There we go. +5 Zweihander. Let's see if we can take on the Catacombs with just a +5 Zweihander. Hopefully should be able to. I don't know. Fuck it. I would love to have a Great Axe run. I haven't gotten to use Black Knight Great Axe in ages, and it is so much fun. Like, so much fun. Power attack with a Black Knight Great Axe is this giant jumping charge. It's beautiful. If I can get some solid backstabs off on the Necros, I should be able to kill them pretty quick, I think. They don't have a ton of health. And hopefully the Skellies I can kill pretty quick. Yeah, with +5 Zweihander, I think the Catacomb should be manageable. Gonna rest at Firelink just to get the sweet 10 Estus. Also, so I can Homeward Bone all the way back once I get to Tomb of the Giants. Because if we're going to the Catacombs, let's be real, I'm gonna fight Pinwheel. Do I have another humanity? I do, yes. So that... What the fuck is wrong with my brain? I was just like, okay, let's kindle this bonfire. This is Firelink. What the fuck am I doing? Okay. I'm going to reverse hollowing anyway. But yes, kindling not an option here. Not yet, anyway. Wonder if there are any examples of reptiles with 6 limbs. I'm trying to think. Because reptiles, like lizards with 6 limbs, are relatively common recurring enemies in video games, but I don't know if they exist. I think if they have 6 limbs, they may not... I was going to say, they may not qualify as reptiles, because reptiles have 4 limbs, and then I remembered that snakes exist. So, no, reptiles don't have 4 limbs. I don't know the biological definition of reptile, I'll be honest. I am not an expert. Despite the fact that I claimed not 10 minutes ago to have perfect knowledge of all things. I'll be honest with you, that was a lie. Okay, I believe I should still be one-shotting the skeletons in the catacombs, which does make a big difference. They won't stay dead, of course, but simply the ability to kill them is a big deal. I think I'm going to use Fire Shield for approaching the Necros. Don't get me wrong, Magic Shield's a big deal for Wisps, but most Wisps can be easily dodged anyway. Wisps are, by the way, if you heard a loud explosion behind me there, that was a Wisp. Wisps are little floating skulls that go boom and deal magic damage. Hey there, you shitbag. I did not need to block you at all. Fuck it, whatever. Hey, okay, good. That's a quick kill. That's fine. I'm not going to rest at any bonfires down here, so I can homeward bone all the way back when we're done. Because, I mean, you know, if I die, it's not like we're going to reset to the bonfire, is it? Oh, fuck off. I did forget they could do that. Okay, let's go down the hole. It's a bad spot to be in. There we go. Fortunately, I have a lot of armor. Elite Knight set is very strong in that sense. Okay. Easy kill. Easy kill. There we go. These guys will all die permanently because I just killed the necromancer they're attached to. These guys will not die permanently. Their necromancer's over there. We're going to have to kill him first. Excuse me. Excuse me. Whoop. Okay, fuck off. There's a pot in my way. Okay, that's annoying. Move. There we go. Get past the pot. Thank you. Here, there should be nothing that's able to hit me while I heal. Perfect. Run. Run for your life, Mr. Necro. Thank you. And by run, I mean show me your back so I can one-shot you. Trivially. That's not quite a one-shot on those guys. Okay. So I can't quite one-shot skellies with regular attacks. I can with running attacks, though. Oh, fuck off. Screw you. And again. I want to check something. Hang on a minute. Okay, never mind. I thought that glowing eyes indicated that they would come back to life, but I guess not. I guess that's which game is it where glowing eyes indicate they come back? Dark Souls 3, right? Because you have to kill them twice in Dark Souls 3. That's the skeleton respawn mechanic. That one died in one hit. Oh, fuck. I'm going to heal because there's an archer through there. Don't want to stand in front of that doorway. Oh. No, sorry, the archer's around a corner, so I was fine. I was a fool. Fuck off. Cocking headshot, really? Oh my god, that's another headshot. Jesus, hang on, excuse me. Let's not get wombo comboed by skeletons, eh? That would be embarrassing. Can't believe you got the double fucking headshot off on me, because an arrow shouldn't be able to stagger me, but headshots are a guaranteed stagger. But they don't aim at your head, they aim at your body. The only reason he got the 2 headshots off was partly because of a difference in the incline with the first one, and with the second one, he just got me while I was mid-roll. I mean, more precisely, got me immediately after my iframes ended, which was quite annoying. There you are. That was a bit early. Whatever, we're good. Burned through more Estus than I would like. Okay, that wisp can explode behind me. This is fine. As can those two. Oh, fuck off. Don't stagger me. Don't stagger me into wisps, alright? That was not a roll. Okay, good. Fortunately, the wisps didn't get me. There we go. Around the corner. Quick heal. Now then, these skellies, I believe, are tied to that necromancer, so I won't be able to kill them permanently, but it's still worth bumping them off so I can get through unmolested. Fortunately, that guy is too busy staying at the back trying to get me to hit him so he can parry, and not busy enough actually dealing with me. Okay, those guys are going to come back, but let's sprint. Hey, lads. Fuck you. Both of you. Hey! I ducked under the trap. That was awesome. Okay. Now then. This is a tricky bit. Because we do need to get to Necro behind them. Perfect. And now let's kill Necro at the same time as the Skellies if we can. Nice. And now we need to deal with the Gargantuan horde that has accumulated behind me. This is the issue with the catacombs, is that you get a small fucking army of Skellies behind you. And sometimes, when they're standing in a group, one of them will just be randomly parrying. Like this fuck. Which means you hit the lot and get parried by the one that's parrying. Which can be a pain. There we go. Cool, that's dealt with now. There are ways to speed drop through the catacombs. Thing is, I don't actually super remember the way through the catacombs is the problem, so I don't remember what I'd be skipping. I think I could have just dropped, to be honest. I think there was no reason for me to go through all that. I think I could have just dropped down to there. And I wouldn't have skipped the Great Axe Knight. This is the way to the fire upgrade, dude. That one is a Skelly whose Necro I have not killed. Oh yeah, because there's a Necro down here. You know what, fuck it, I'm just going to drop. There was no reason to go this far. I can just drop down there, can't I? Or I could jump. Can I make that jump? Looks makeable. There we go. Easy game. Oh, I'm gonna have to deal with fucking patches, aren't I? Jesus. Okay. Hang on. This motherfucker! My Elden Ring pals may realize. Okay, so this is a lever that controls that platform right there. Pushing the lever in rotates the platform so you can stand on it. Pulling it out, again, rotates the platform so you can't. Does anyone care to make a guess at what Patches here is going to do if I attempt to walk across that bridge? Yeah, it is an instant kill. It is possible to sprint across quickly enough if you're fully light armored, I think. But we're not, and I don't want to take the risk. So I am going to have to fight Patches, which is not easy. Most snakes have legs. Do snakes have legs? What? I may have misunderstood the definition of a snake. But, yeah. So let's have a quick chat with him. Come on. You've got to tell him you're not a cleric if you want to ever make friends with him. He hates clerics. Is it me, or is he really, really quiet? Yeah. Cool. Treacherous. I regret to inform you that I will not be able to show you all the dialogue with Patches being surprised to find out that you're alive and so on and so forth. Patches is a great character. He's got a whole quest line, but I'm not going to let him kill me here. So, splatter time. Don't block. Good boy. Off the edge. Come on, climb down the ladder. Climb down the ladder. You know you want to. He does a respectable amount of damage. And his shield's quite nasty, but, you know what? I'll pop a humanity just to heal. We are getting a little low on healing, and a humanity is a guaranteed full heal, so I'd rather save the Estus for in-combat shenanigans. Yeah, I should just skip this whole segment. I completely forgot that you can just skip all the way down to the spot I'm wanting to get to there specifically. Should I just go for it? Is that a roll or is that a jump? Huh. Do you reckon I can roll onto that? Mid-roll? Fuck it, I'm gonna try. Maybe I die. Nah. Easy roll. Easy roll. We're good. I should have just done that from the fucking start, because you can drop onto that platform from pretty much right near the entrance. So, Looks like death. No, you know what actually does look like death? The Eyes of Death I'm going to attempt to acquire here. I am going to need to sneak past this fucker to do it, though. Because I want to show you something neat. That's a grab. Let's not get hit by that. Okay, Eyes of Death, if you please. Don't jump on me. Excuse me. I said don't jump on me. I'm going to get in this coffin now, and you're going to chill. Thank you. You need the eyes. You need at least one Eye of Death in your inventory for the coffin trick to work. But otherwise, you just lie in the coffin and nothing happens. You just sit in the coffin, having fun being nestled in a coffin. This is the other trick I was talking about, where you've got the egg on the one hand, where you have to pretend to be an egg for ages, and on this one, you have to lie in the coffin for ages. Well, that was kind of freaky. I heard him approaching and was like, hey, excuse me? What? I didn't think he attacked you when you were in the coffin, but, yeah, no. Maybe he does. He was just looking for the opportunity. Whoop, shit. Being transported in coffins is a classic FromSoft trick. Everyone knows that if you ever see a coffin lying around anywhere, you just get into it and someone will take you somewhere, because that is how coffins work. They're basically like taxis. We're not going to rest at the bonfire. In fact, there isn't a bonfire here yet, because I haven't beaten the boss. Okay, fair enough. Hello, Nito. How's tricks? Give me your free shit. Thank you. What's the faith requirement on Gravelord's sword? None. Oh, I thought it had. I thought it actually had a requirement. Huh. You know what? Do we want to go with Gravelord's sword? Tis pretty slow, but it's got higher damage than the Zweihander. And what's it upgrade with? Is Gravelord's sword Twinkling Titanite? Because if so, that would be a respectable backup compared to if we don't get the Great Axe. Alrighty, I'm gonna skip this. Yep, blah 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 blah. Oh fuck! Okay. I was not expecting him to attack, like, the instant I spawned there. Holy fuck. Okay, never mind. We died. R.I.P. Means we get another shot at the halberd, but fucking hell. I just wanted to show you the fucking, the cool Gravelord sword and sneaky coffin teleport, but no, prick. Like I say, I didn't think he came that far out. I thought he chilled back near the Eyes of Death. I do normally kill him before going in the coffin. I just didn't think it was necessary. Oh well. I'm going to pop off. I'm going to make a cup of tea, blah, 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 blah. I might, actually, honestly, I do have some things I need to do tonight. That might be a reasonable place to end the stream. I haven't been live for super long. I've only been live for about 2.5 hours, but it is still pretty much 8. And I do need to cook and also do some other stuff. Yeah, you know what? I think that's actually a reasonable place to end the stream. That was a bit of fun. I do love the Dark Souls permadeath runs, man, but it is so easy to get fucking insta-killed in this game. Next stream is going to be Friday. I'm going to be playing Hades. Then after that, it's going to be Saturday. We're going to be doing more of the Skyrim Hunter run. The Saturday stream is going to be a little shorter than usual, and it's probably going to start a little earlier than usual. I've started doing things on Saturday evenings, which I don't normally do, but I've started doing that now. So, yeah, that's a thing that's going to happen. So, I mean, it's still going to be probably like a minimum 4-hour stream or whatever, but yeah. So, Hades on Friday, Skyrim on Saturday, and we're probably going to be doing more Dark Souls Permadeath next Wednesday. So, yeah, I think other than that, all that's left for me to say is that I have been the Lone Ponderer, and this has been my Permadeath playthrough of Dark Souls. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.